Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I just got home from work and I'm about to start cooking. My goal is to have dinner ready in 15 minutes. Do you think I can do it? If you saw my Prep Sunday video, you would have seen that I chopped some broccoli and made some rice to make a dinner tonight. My goal is to have this dinner done start to finish in 15 minutes just to prove to you guys that it is possible to have a healthy, real food meal on the table when you get home from work without taking a ton of extra time and costing a ton of money. So let's see what I did. Okay, so I have some wild rice and some broccoli here. I prepped all this stuff on Sunday. I cooked the rice because it takes almost an hour to make, and I just wanted to chop the broccoli so I didn't have to worry about washing that and getting it ready before I made dinner tonight. And some of my other ingredients I have over here. I went to the grocery store this weekend and bought some shrimp. I've got a lemon and then a couple of cloves of garlic. And that's pretty much all we're going to need to make this dinner. All right, it's 6:14 and the time is starting. I'm gonna give myself until 6:30. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start doing, all of my shrimp is defrosted. I took it out of the freezer last night, so it would be defrosted by the time I got home today. So I'm just going to work on taking all the tails off of the shrimp. All right, so now I'm just gonna start chopping a clove of garlic. I'm just gonna dice it roughly because we're gonna make like a garlicky lemon and olive oil sauce to go over our shrimp and broccoli. All right, I'm just gonna separate my rice into 4 different bowls because we're feeding 4 people tonight. My sister is still at work, but we'll just make her a plate to have as leftovers. So I made 1 cup of wild rice, which serves 4 people. And some, like probably I will eat more than 1 serving. My mom will eat less than 1 serving, but it will all even out in the end. And if I had not prepared this rice over the weekend, there's no way we would be having rice tonight because it's just one of those things that kind of takes a really long time to make. Okay, so those are all set to heat up. I'm just gonna use the microwave to heat them up because why not? But now I'm gonna start cooking my broccoli and shrimp. So this is just 1 head of broccoli. I just got it at the grocery store over the weekend, and I chose broccoli because I knew that I was going to be eating it in a few days, so I wanted something heartier that would last for a few days in the fridge, so I didn't choose like spinach or something that would just wilt. And 1 head of broccoli, the head that I got, it was only 98 cents. So it's actually really cheap, and people say that vegetables are too expensive to eat or it's way too expensive to eat healthy, but when you choose right and you look for stuff on sale, you can really find it cheap. So I'm just gonna, over like medium heat, I'm just gonna let my pan heat up. I'm gonna drizzle some olive oil in it and add the broccoli. Okay, so I have 3 bowls of rice. There are 3 of us who are gonna eat dinner in the next few minutes. So I have my 3 bowls of rice, each divided by just a little saucer, so we keep the microwave clean. So I'll just microwave those right before we're ready to eat. Okay. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of olive oil. I'm not really measuring, but I'm probably gonna use like 1 or 2 tablespoons. Mom, if you wanna get closer so you can see in the pan. My mom's being my camera woman tonight. It's probably like 2 tablespoons, right? Okay, so I just added my broccoli to the pan. I'm just gonna cook it for a minute or 2 before I add the shrimp. I bought the shrimp that was already pre-cooked, just because it was the same price, and there aren't any preservatives or anything in it, so I thought it was pretty safe and it would save me some time. So I'm just gonna give this a minute and then add my shrimp. All right, it doesn't look like we're gonna make our 6:30 goal, but we're still pretty close. The broccoli's been cooking maybe for 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm about to add the shrimp. Ah, I found a tail. Okay, so I think all of the tails are gone. So like I said, this is already cooked. It just needs a minute to warm up. And you can see the broccoli is starting to get cooked too. It's changing color. And I don't want the broccoli to be like super mushy, so it's still gonna be a little bit crunchy probably, but it'll be good. Ah, another tail. All right, the shrimp's been in only for like 1 or 2 minutes, and I'm just gonna add our garlic. All right, so the garlic's been in there for maybe 30 seconds to a minute. I'm just gonna add the juice of a whole lemon, and I'm gonna try my hardest not to get any seeds in there. All right, 6:34 and dinner is done. We have our rice on the table. It's all heated up. I have some Parmesan cheese for us to grate over the top of it. It's gonna be so good. And here is our shrimp and broccoli. All right, so here it is. We've got our wild rice, our broccoli, and our shrimp with some Parmesan cheese, garlic, and lemon. Hopefully this tastes really good and everybody likes it. All right, so I just wanted to show you guys how much this dinner costs, and I hope the camera will focus so you guys can read this. Okay, so the shrimp I got on sale at Stop and Shop for $8.99. It wasn't even like a full pound package, but I think it came to like $11 a pound, which is pretty cheap for shrimp. And it was like the Nature's Promise brand, which I mean, it's probably all marketing, but I just feel like Nature's Promise is healthier than the normal Stop and Shop brand. And then I got the broccoli, which was 98 cents. I got the wild rice, and however much I used in this recipe was $1.14. The garlic, I used 2 cloves, which is 8 cents. The olive oil was about 20 cents. The lemon, it was 2 for $1, so that was 50 cents. So the total is $11.98, which comes out to $2.97 per serving. All right, you guys, that's it for tonight. Thanks for cooking dinner with me. I hope now you see that it really is super easy to eat a healthy meal for not a lot of money in the middle of the week if you just prepare a little bit ahead of time. So cooking that rice and chopping the broccoli, I did that during all of my normal prep Sunday stuff, so I was in the kitchen anyway. It didn't take me any extra time, and it was so easy. Even if you only ordered stuff off the dollar menu at McDonald's, if you got like a dollar menu cheeseburger, a dollar menu fry, and a small drink for $1, it still would have been more expensive than my healthy meal that I made for $2.97 a serving. Can you believe that? You would probably think it's more because when you're buying all of the ingredients, it's like adding up and adding up and adding up. But when you really do the math and you figure out how cheap it is to cook healthy food from scratch, you will probably start doing it a lot more. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please go check out my blog, Frugal Foodie Frank. I'll leave the link to that in the description below. Also, please, if you like seeing videos like this and if you want to see more recipes or more tips and tricks on how to eat healthy on a tight budget, please give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe. I think I'm up to 2 subscribers. And one is my boyfriend and the other one is my mom. So come on, people, please subscribe, share these videos with your friends, and thank you. Check back later.